United Nations was recognized by 193 countries. Hey, it's top 10 animes, and here today are 10 disputed territories you don't think they exist, but they do exist. Number 10. Abkhazia was in the Caucasus region in Georgia. They tried to break away from Soviet Georgia. Yes, Soviet Georgia was on during that time, and yeah, they fought against Soviet Georgia in the 1920s, but the rebellion was crushed. Following up to the fall of Soviet Union, Abkhazia declared itself independent, but only Russia, Nicaragua, Vanuatu, Venezuela, Nauru only recognized Abkhazia as a state. Number 9. Kosovo. Here is a more famous state. During the breakup of Yugoslavia, the Kosovo Liberation Army, or KLA, declared themselves as independent from Yugoslavia. With UN support, they managed to defeat, and yeah, they were controlled by Georgia. In 2006, Kosovo declared independent, but UN was not too keen to recognize it. So today, only 80 countries recognize Kosovo as an independent country. Number 8. Gibraltar has a soccer team and an Olympic team. They are independent, right? During the War of Spanish Succession, British ships came to Gibraltar and invaded. Spain tried to recapture it, but they were destroyed by Britain. Following a referendum in 1967 and 2002, 99% of Gibraltar's population wanted Great Britain to control their territory. Gibraltar has not shown any aggression to British people. Number 7. Tibet. In 1950, China invaded Tibet, and yeah, they discriminated their religion and putting them through their harsh and cruel regime. And yeah, the Dalai Lama, the current Dalai Lama, and about 50,000 Tibetans escaped to India. And yeah, today the Dalai Lama and Tibetans tried to gain independence, but they won't be soon. Number 6. South Ossetia. In 1920, South Ossetia and Abkhazia tried to fight for independence against Soviet Georgia. It's also proclaimed its independence with Abkhazia following the fall of Soviet Union in the 1990s. Number 5. Think Northern Cyprus was united? Think again. Number 4. Transnistria was a communist country unrecognized by UN. They were separated by Moldova when the Soviet Union fell. Number 3. Somaliland is a region in the Somalia, and yeah, they were still not recognized today, and they're fighting for the independence. Number 2. Western Sahara was separated by a few forces, the Moroccan and Saharan people, and yeah, they had the ceasefire in 1991. Number 1. Palestine. Palestine was a territory until the Jews came into exist territory in World War II. They took over the territory. In 1960, Israel was created and fought a couple of wars against Palestine, but Palestine in the end didn't get recognized. So that is all, guys. It's top 10 animes, and see ya.